Hello and welcome. Welcome to our Monday morning meditation here with the Shift Network. My name is Josh Wise, and it's an honor to be here with you today. I was contemplating this meditation last night and really trying to tune in and see what the theme could be for today. And as I was doing so, my little dog, Willow, she's a Yorkie and she's about 5 pounds. She's a cute little thing. She she was I do like this. She was shaking her head and trying to get my attention, and she wanted to go outside. And there was some part of me that thought maybe now is not the time to send her outside, but I didn't listen to that part of me. And I opened up the door, let her go out, and I got back to doing what I was doing, which was thinking about this meditation today. And a little while later, Willow came back to the door, and my daughter let her in, and it became very clear that little Willow had encountered a skunk and was and now had that pungent skunk aroma around her. So my daughter who's home from college, and she helped figure out what we needed to do to take care of this smell and to bathe Willow properly and take care of this. And I was amazed at how quickly Willow went from being skunkified to being back to her normal, fresh smelling self. And as I thought about this later on, I thought, what's the message? What's the message here? And there were a few different things that came to me in contemplating that. One is boundaries. When a skunk gets involved, there's a very clear boundary being set. And I thought, we could explore boundaries. Another is intuition, and that I didn't follow my intuition to not let Willow out at that time. And so I thought about that and really tuning in with intuition. And then another theme that my intuition seems to be bringing forward is this topic of gratitude. And why on earth would I think about gratitude when my little dog goes out and meets up with a skunk and comes back just pungent, making our whole house does still smell like a skunk a little bit. But gratitude keeps coming to mind for me. And gratitude's an interesting thing. I think that we have all seen in our lives that when something goes well, when there's some sort of blessing that happens in our life, is gratitude an automatic response? Is it a reflex? That good thing happens, gratitude ensues? I think we've all witnessed that maybe that's not the way gratitude happens sometimes. I recall pulling into the parking lot at a mall several years ago. My wife and I, we were sitting in the car. We were just getting out of the car and about to head in, and a woman walked by with her son. He was probably 6 or 7 years old. And I did not hear what he had been saying or how he had been behaving with his mother. But there was his mother carrying this bag full of things, and she said, Jason, I just bought you this whole bag of stuff. Why are you acting so ungrateful? And I think we can all relate to that a little bit. I think we can all put ourselves in the shoes of that mother in that moment. And I think that we could probably all put ourselves in the shoes of young Jason in that moment. Gratitude. Even when something good happens, there's this thing of gratitude that isn't just a natural reflex. It doesn't just happen automatically, but it's something that we can cultivate. And it's something that we can cultivate even when something that's not so good happens. That life doesn't always just pour down things that meet our approval. Life is filled with opportunities uh, and stressful moments. Life is filled with stress, with hardship, with pain. There are all sorts of these moments. And so, how do we respond in those moments? How do we feel toward those moments, even those memories? How do I feel about Willow ending up smelling like a skunk and making my house smell like a skunk? Can I find some gratitude for that? Can I cultivate that within myself? That's what I'm sitting with today. And I invite you to sit with me today. Not in the skunk smell, but in this exploration. Because that's what these meditations are. They're an opportunity for exploring, for better understanding ourselves, better understanding our world and our place in it. So, without further ado, let's get into this meditation. I invite you to get comfortable. You can keep your back straight but maybe wiggle it out, stretch out your neck. Oh, that's a spot of tightness for me. Get comfortable. You can close your eyes if that feels good for you. Relax your eyeballs, relax your jaw, and we'll connect with our breath. Let's share a breath together. I invite you to let out all your breath and inhale deeply. And exhale slowly. And allow your breath to return to normal, to find its own natural rhythm. I invite you to bring all of your awareness to this inflow and outflow of breath. Your breath is your anchor to this present moment. Simply watching the breath, experiencing each breath. Noticing those physical sensations of breathing. What does it feel like to inhale? And what does it feel like to exhale? As your mind wanders away from the breath, gently and lovingly guide your awareness back to your breath. And again, if If you notice that your mind has wandered away from your breath, gently, lovingly, kindly guide your awareness back to your breath. Sometimes we find ourselves thinking about the future, thinking about the to-do list, thinking about what happened yesterday, what I should have done differently. If you notice yourself walking any of these paths in your mind, gently and lovingly guide your awareness back to your breath. And simply be with those feelings of breathing. And notice what it feels like. You are cultivating this capacity to be with the breath. You're cultivating this capacity to guide your mind, to guide your thoughts, to choose where you place your attention. Choose where you place your attention. Feel that breath. Notice the slight pause between the inhale and the exhale. And as we continue to cultivate this capacity to choose where we place our attention, let us begin to explore gratitude. I invite you to draw to your mind now something or someone that you are grateful for. Something or someone, some part of your life where you experience gratitude. Maybe it's someone you love. Maybe it's a beloved pet. Whatever that may be, a favorite tree. Picture this thing or this person, this being in your mind, and allow yourself to feel gratitude for this. Continue visualizing this image in your mind while you continue to breathe. And allow yourself to feel those feelings of gratitude, to nurture those feelings of gratitude. Gratitude that this person or place or being or thing has blessed your life. That your life has been better because of it or them. Continue to breathe, and you might find it helpful to breathe as though you're breathing into your heart as you continue to picture this in your mind. And you can softly or silently repeat the phrase in your mind, thank you, thank you, thank you. With each inhale, breathing in these feelings of gratitude, and with each exhale, breathing out feelings of gratitude. Allowing each breath to be a thank you. Continue holding the image of that person or that place or that being or that thing. Keep holding that in your mind, in your heart. Keep breathing into your heart. Thank you. As you sit within this thank you, this space of gratitude, notice what you feel in your body. Notice any subtle sensations that are present. Be with the thank you. Perhaps you feel warmth or openness, gentle tingles, whatever it is for you. Perhaps you're having a hard time feeling anything at all, and that's okay too. Whatever it is you're feeling, notice that. Continue to breathe into those feelings, breathe into your heart. Hold that image of this thing you hold dear. Hold that image. Breathe with it, be with it. Offer your thanks. Offering gratitude that sometimes life gives us something beautiful, something special. We'll transition now in our meditation as we continue this exploration of gratitude. I invite you to call to your mind an image of, or a memory, or of something that you did not want in your life, something that was hard or painful. And you know yourself and you know your surroundings right now. And so I invite you to choose carefully what you call into your mind. Choose with discernment of what feels like the appropriate challenge to draw to mind right now. Take a moment to see that in your mind's eye. This person or situation or experience that led to frustration or pain. Breathe into that. And without looking for silver linings, can we experience gratitude for this same thing? Can we experience gratitude for the fact that life includes some of these experiences? That it's in the architecture of life that there are challenges. Can we say thank you for the challenges? And how might that impact us? How might that impact our lives? Continue to breathe. And see if you're able to say thank you. That inner thank you for this challenge in your life. We're not trying to sugarcoat things or pretend that these challenges don't exist or that they weren't painful. We're simply exploring the possibility that maybe gratitude can exist even in the midst of hardship. Continue to breathe. Notice how you're feeling and continue to breathe. As we cultivate this capacity for a deep sense of gratitude. A deep sense of gratitude for this human existence, this life, with its varied experiences. And I invite you to bring to your mind's eye an image of yourself. Whatever image comes is just fine. Perhaps it's a younger version of you. Perhaps it's an older version of you. Perhaps it's you as you look right now. Notice who appears before you. Some aspect of yourself. Offer gratitude to that image, to that being, to that person that you are. Breathe into your heart. And silently repeat that magical phrase, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Continue to breathe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I invite you to bring a hand to your heart. Notice how you feel right now as you cultivate this capacity for gratitude, strengthening that muscle for gratitude. Gratitude, which brings openness, connection. Continue to breathe. Notice what's present for you in your heart right now. I invite you to send out gratitude to all beings right now. Send out this heartfelt gratitude that you've been cultivating. Send it out into the world. Sending ripples of love and gratitude to all beings. And I invite you to bring your awareness all the way right back to your heart right now. And we will share a breath together. Once again, let out all your breath. And inhale deeply. And exhale slowly. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you. Thank you for showing up and doing a little bit different sort of a meditation today, and being willing to explore this with me. Gratitude is such a powerful tool. It reminds me of a story that a friend of mine shares, that there was a man who had a friend, and this friend went off to India, far away, and came back, and his life was changed. And he said, he's like, well, tell me the secret. What did you learn? And he's like, well, my guru taught me a two-word mantra, and it changed my life. And he said, well, what is it? What is the mantra? Oh, I can't tell you that. You have to go. So this man travels to India, and he finds this guru far, far, far out, high in the mountains. And he asks the guru, what is the mantra? What is this magical phrase, this magical mantra that I can repeat that will change my life? And the guru said, thank you. And the man said, what? That's it? And the guru said, no, that's not it. The mantra is thank you. And at first the man was disappointed. And he thought, I traveled all the way here just for you to tell me this? Yes. The mantra is thank you. So that's the spirit of what I want to bring to this meditation today. The mantra is thank you. Sometimes life is so challenging. I know. Sometimes it's frustrating. Sometimes we feel lost and confused. Can we find a thank you? Can we find a thank you in those moments? Thank you for working on cultivating this capacity with me. Thank you for being here. I can feel you out there. Thank you for tuning in. We do this every Monday. It's an honor to be here with you. If you like these meditations, or if you don't like these meditations, or if you have questions or comments, please feel free to leave a comment below. I'd love to see what you have to say. And until then, until next time, I invite you to sit with that thank you. See if you can keep showing up with a thank you in your heart and in your life. Thank you.